Yo, what's up and what's going on? Welcome back to AT Vlogs. First of all, I just want to say thank you to all the recent subscribers, even though right now we're just pushing some minor views, but somebody out there is actually watching this, and I actually appreciate you for tuning in every time I post a video. Anyway, today I want to talk about brandability. Today I want to talk about these visors that I got right now. And actually these visors, I actually recently discovered them. These are actually things that I started out when I was first starting out my brand. My brand has since changed from then. I've since changed the brand, I've since changed the logo, I've since changed the slogan and everything. This is when I was just figuring things out. This is when I was still working with a friend of mine. So yeah, anyway, this is something you can still do right now today with Brandability. All you gotta do is just go to the website, order this stuff, and I'm gonna give you like a sort of step to step of how I actually did this when I started out. So yeah, anyway, these are the visors that I'm actually talking about. I'm going to be showing you more of these visors. As you can see right here, I got this AT and LN. Yeah, so what I did is that I went to Brandability. I ordered the visors. They were in different colors, different price ranges and everything like that. I waited for them to come back. Once they did come back, they did have a label inside them that I actually didn't like. I wanted to fully brand these visors as something that was fully just about my brand. So I actually removed the original labels. I then went to town. There was a place or somewhere there where I could actually get custom labels printed out and stuff like that. This was before I actually discovered about wunderlable. So yeah, I then went over there, I got them printed. As you can see right here, this is how they actually look. And then right after that, I went to somebody else who actually stitched them in for me. Even though the work wasn't really that good for what I was actually trying to do back then, it did look good and everything. So yeah, I got these visors in different colors and stuff like that. I did sell a few of them, or even though I wasn't really actually successful in selling all of them. Most colors that were actually selling by then was the black, the pink, and I think the blue one. As you can see right here, I don't have them anymore. I'm just left with the maroon, orange, and I don't know which other color that other one is. But yeah, overall it was a great experience. I got to try out for the first time and actually see how I can actually custom brand my stuff like that. But if you're actually trying to do this now, with all the information I have right now, I would actually advise you to use wunderlable when printing out the custom labels for yourself. Use wunderlable, because as you can see with this as well, with this on the front as well, as you can see on the picture and on the video, I actually got this from wunderlable. But back then, when it came to actually printing out labels, they were actually a lot more expensive, because the only option I had was to order only bespoke labels. But now there's actually an option where you can actually print out labels which are actually of an acceptable quality, but it's just not the same with woven wool bespoke labels. So yeah, that's an actual great option with that. What I would recommend is find somebody who's actually really good with stitching, so that they can actually stitch the labels in your visors really well, so that way it looks professional, that way it looks good. The seam, it's not all over the place and stuff like that. When it came to the front of the cap, what we did with this is that we actually used sort of like a hot glue, which you actually use a hot piece of iron to actually seal it in. We did try sewing it in, but then he didn't have the machine that was actually strong enough to actually poke through the cap and the label and actually sew it in. So we did use this other sort of like a hot plastic, which you use a hot iron on, and then from there on it sticks in. These caps have been around for a very long time, and as you can see, it's not that bad. But right now, if I'm actually doing it all over again, I would actually suggest that you just go with the embroidery. I would actually suggest that for the front, you actually go with the embroidery method that is provided by Brandability. That way, when the caps come, you don't have the stress of actually trying to find out how you can stitch the front label on your cap. All you gotta stress about is finding somebody who can actually sew in the labels right inside your cap after you've actually ordered them from Brandability. That way you can make things easier for yourself. That way your profit margin is actually going to also be that way your profit margin is also going to be good. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video. Go ahead if you want to try this method. Also, go ahead and check out the website Brandability. Brandability has a lot of options that you can use to actually brand a lot of things when it, for your brand. You can brand water bottles, you can brand caps, you can check out some hoodies, you can check out some caps, you can check out a lot of things. You can books, wallets, keychains. You can brand a lot of things by just viewing. You can brand a lot of things by just going around and checking out through the website and actually seeing what you can actually brand, that for you to actually make some income for your brand. That way, maybe if you're trying to print a lot of t-shirts or stuff like that, you don't necessarily have to just start out with t-shirts. You can start out with small items. You can start out with just a keychain. You can that's actually something that I'm planning on doing as well. You can start out with just a keychain, get a keychain, brand it, sell it, and then from there on, with the profits that you get, you can actually now start printing t-shirts. That way you can start printing t-shirts that are of a high quality, because you are starting out with money or capital that you actually earned when you were selling keychains or caps or visors, whatever it is. You can just go to brandability.co.za, go there and actually find items that you can use. You can also brand water bottles, man. People, obviously, that's actually something that's really easy to sell. They have some really cool looking water bottles there that you can actually brand and sell, and from there onwards, you can actually get the profit and start doing what you actually want to do with your brand, whether it may be printing t-shirts, hoodies, whatever it may be. This is just a way for you to actually find the capital that you want to use to propel your brand into higher and bigger heights. So yeah, that's what I suggest for you guys. Go there, go and check out Brandability, man. It's got some awesome stuff. As you can see, I told you guys, man, I've been on this brand thing, even though I didn't actually change the initials of the brand AT and LN. I did change the meaning behind it. At first it was just my initials and my friend's initials, but then from there on I did change it to Atelier Textiles and Mijalish, because it was just not going to work out, as the partner that I partnered with was not around anymore. So yeah, you can actually check out the meaning of what that means. It's actually a cool concept. Atelier Textiles and leisure niche. Leisure niche just meaning streetwear, stuff that you wear around, and then Atelier Textiles just means that it's textile, or it's textiles that are done in an artistic way. So with t-shirts, obviously it's a graphic printed on a t-shirt. Obviously graphic designing has a lot to do with art. So that's how I actually came up with the name AT and LN, Atelier Textiles and Leisure Niche. So yeah, and obviously it is a niche brand. It's a streetwear brand. So yeah, that's what we're all about. So yeah, go out there, check Brandability, man. So yeah, you can go there and actually get a lot of stuff for your brand and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, do not forget to like and subscribe. Okay, guys, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. All right, after 1,000 subscribers, I'm actually going to better my content. Obviously, high quality everything. I'm gonna be able to help you guys a lot more, as you also guys get help from me. Anyway, guys, this is me signing out. Do not forget, like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.